Hello, this is the Council on Independent Fundamental Bible Doctrine. I am doing my next video in the Amazing Word series. It is titled Mariner Technology and Knowledge. There are items listed in the Bible regarding mariner technology, and general knowledge, that are stated thousands of years prior to science having knowledge of it. Let's look at it. Genesis 6:15. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, and the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. So all ships made to this day have the same proportions, because it was later discovered that the best ideal for making a ship seaworthy was to make its length 6 times its width. The Bible knew it first, and all ships from that day forward through till today have been made accordingly. This science was so important to the people of the world, they actually took the science from the Bible and are still using it today. Psalm 8, of the fowl of the air and of the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passeth through the paths of the sea. Matthew Maury, after reading this verse and the phrase paths of the sea, researched, studied, and discovered ocean currents that follow specific paths through the sea. He discovered currents after reading this verse. He is known today as the father of oceanography. The Bible said it thousands of years before he read it, and then after he read it, he went out and discovered it based upon his reading of it in the Bible. Job 38:16, hast thou entered into the springs of the sea, or hast thou walked in the search of the depths? Deep sea diving did not start till around the 1900s. The first recorded discovery of ocean floor springs came from deep sea submarines around the 1970s. There was no way for people to know that there were springs at the ocean floor 4,000 years ago, because the technology to even explore those places to make those discoveries did not exist 4,000 years ago when this was written. This is where God is questioning Job to show Job he does not know everything, to help Job to be not so prideful. There is a lot of interesting science mentioned in this particular conversation between Job and God, and some of the most vivid pictures ever prepared, or ever papered. Very interesting passage. It is a passage where God specifically mentions facts about nature to demonstrate man's lack of knowledge about science and the way nature works. Though scientific facts are mentioned throughout the Bible, this makes this passage very rich in science that was not understood at the time it was written. And again, it just so happens to state the science correctly. Love that passage. Very cool passage where God is trying to show Job he doesn't know everything. And he lists a lot of science in there. Jonah 2:5-6. The waters compassed me about, even to the soul. The depth closed me round about me. The weeds were wrapped around my head, and I went down to the bottom of the mountains. The book of Jonah, written about 800 BC, records that there are mountains on the ocean floor. And like the previous verse in Job, this was not discovered by science until the technology existed to make exploration of those things possible, which did not occur till the last 100 years or so, almost 3,000 years after the Bible recorded it. And here again, it just so happens to state correct science thousands of years before science caught up. All right, thanks a lot. I'll continue to put more on as I